Zero In on Carolina is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Taste the feeling.
For Carolina football, I'm Taylor Vippolis, and today I'm joined by sack master himself, Mikey Bart. You're from Georgia. A lot of the team is from in-state. So what was your recruiting process like?
North Carolina recruited me pretty early. We had a lot of D-linemen commit, and then so I wanted to come here, then I couldn't. We had like 4 already, and then something happened, and just blessed to be here. But yeah, just from Georgia, got recruited by those schools too. But
And when you first came to Carolina, how did you see your role on the field developing?
I switched off between DN and Bandit here and there. Training camp, I was playing DN. Some people got hurt over there at the Bandit, and before you know it, I was starting 3 games near the end of the year. But that was a good year my freshman year, sophomore year. Played Bandit again, backed up Shaq and Otis. Didn't really see that much playing time, but had fun with it and made the most of my opportunities that year too. So,
how have you seen yourself develop as in the weight room, just getting stronger, more physical?
Yeah, I came in about around 245, 248. I'm up to 270 now. I could be heavier, but I like to be a little lighter. And Coach Lou's really got me right, whether it's quickness, explosiveness, strength, and definitely gotten a lot stronger. And yeah.
What do you think has changed the most since Coach Chizik has taken over with the defense?
Just a lot of people being more accountable, taking a lot of pride in what you do, not wanting to mess up, not having any missed assignments, not to let your teammates down really, and everybody's on one page, and that definitely helps, and sometimes the first few years we didn't have all that, so the defense is very structured, everybody's got to have a gap, and if you don't have that, then you don't have a good defense. So
the defense, we've seen like flashes of greatness, like the end of the Pitt game when you forced 3 straight 3-and-outs, the first half of the Florida State game when you guys basically just shut them out. What do you guys have to do to sustain that type of success?
Yeah, we just got to continue to build off that. We know we're capable of it. A lot of it comes down to just doing the little things right and being more physical, not having any missed assignments and tackling well. That's really what it comes down to. So,
in your career at Carolina, you now have double-digit sacks. What makes a really good pass rusher?
You got to be explosive off the ball. The first step, your first step really helps. You could run a 4.5 40, but if you don't have that coming off the line, it doesn't even matter. And you got to have good flexibility. You got to be able to bend your hips around the corner, and always know where the quarterback is. Never rush past him. If you do that, you'll should have a good time here.
Coach Chizik, he says his favorite thing about you is that you're always ready, and that the best ability is availability. How hard is it for you at times, maybe physically, like when you just don't feel 100%, but still bringing it every day?
Yeah, and pass rushing is hard too. Doing that, you're not always gonna be fresh, especially after 1 or 2 going really hard. So, you just have to have the right mindset with it, and sometimes it's very difficult in the game, especially if things don't go our way. And but you just gotta keep pushing through, and you don't want to let anybody down. So that's about it.
With this team and under Coach Fedora, you know what you're getting with the offense. How big of a motivating factor is it when people say like the defense and specifically the front 7 is like the biggest weakness of the team?
We don't really pay too much attention to that, but it is there, and it has been a weakness so far. Our offense can score whenever they want, so we need to feel like we have to give them the ball and make sure they do their thing so we can win. But the front 7, we're coming along. It's been challenging, but we're getting better. We're always working, and we know we can do it. Just like what happened at the end of Pitt and the first half of Florida State. We just got to keep playing like that. So
Now that you guys have kind of seen that success, what would you say your goals are personally and for the team going forward?
personally, just do the best I can, whether that ends up with whatever stats, but really just make sure we make it to the ACC championship as a team, win the Coastal, and from there we'll just play it by day and win our last game. That's one of our goals. So we beat Florida State, so we feel like we can beat anybody right now. There's a lot of confidence. So yeah, we'll just keep it going and hopefully everything goes well.